All right. So once again, sorry for technical difficulties. Akatrice doesn't like us tonight, but so we're good for game five. We have Mentor versus Dredge. I'm gonna go over opening hands. So I do the names quick.
Uh, I'm not in the game, so
Oh shoot, sorry.
it's in the other server.
Yeah, we went back to the other server.
Okay.
All right. So Sullivan once again has Bizarre in his opening hand, although no Dredgers, and he does start with a ley line in play, but not that big. Not that big a deal. Keith's hands. So I think he's going first. Yeah, he's going first. He's got a bunch of lands, a preordained time walk, and a path to exile. So if Sullivan whiffs a bit, we could have a pretty good game, honestly.
Uh,
Off of Sullivan's name. Preordain doesn't. He's not moving the cards.
SB. Sullivan was creator.
Yeah, S Brophy.
Huh.
Not popping up for you. You can just go off of my name.
Oh, had a filter. That's why.
Names are up. All right. He's tanking a bit on this preordain. Sure. What's he looking for? Just bolt, or he doesn't really have anything main deck. I think he just wants a mentor, or just something big.
He's looking
Fast
for.
mana.
He's looking for anything. I mean,
Yeah. Kept
he
a
doesn't
bunch
have
of
anything
land.
else to do other than hold a path up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has a time walk in the pyromancer.
Yeah. He gets a free turn.
That's the best way to win.
Yeah. So he's got the. He does have. So he's gonna get a free turn, and Sullivan's draw phase was just a bridge from below.
All right,
So
all
still no dredgers.
right, finally found on the game.
Okay. So we're back. So he. I mean, Pyromancer is something. About okay, he knows about the exile zone. Pyromancer is something, but is he going to be fast enough? So he's going to get an end of turn bizarre
Sometimes,
activation.
sometimes it's fast enough. Sullivan needs to whiff a lot though.
Yes, he has in the past. It is possible. You just have to keep the you just have to keep the bizarre hand even if it has no dredgers.
And you do have a path, so you're not doing nothing. If he
Yeah,
hits like a you path a guy, right after
but
you don't want to
Narcomoeba.
give him a chance to therapy it. Yeah, you path the Narcomoeba on the upkeep before he gets a chance to sack it. And he doesn't get any triggers on it or anything. So, or you can path a Necrid.
That would be pretty sad. Or Icarid. All right. So what does he see? He sees therapy and thug. So he has a
He gets
dredger.
gets a dredger, which is really bad for Keith. but
Yeah.
um,
You
we'll
can
see.
give it a
We can pull out.
bridge. Yeah. There's no way to cast the therapy though. But I guess he's saying if he misses a if he
If he
misses a
misses it,
dredger,
yeah,
yeah, he can maybe
it's a sound
peel a
play. Yeah, if he misses a dredger, then he would draw a card, and it might be a
pop
black
out the
source.
graveyard for
I mean,
everyone.
it's a rare situation, but Sullivan
Yeah.
usually plays perfectly. So
Yep. We got that. So no dredger. So he's gonna peel off the top, and he sees another therapy. Oh wait, he
so
didn't discard. Oh no, wait, that's right. This is the second draw. Never
Yeah,
mind.
he drew. Yeah,
Yeah, so
it's just a
discards.
thug is to decide between Ashen Rider and therapy. Probably the therapy. You're not. I don't think you're gonna have Ashen Rider this turn, but
No.
he disagrees with me. Oh, he's exiling the Ashen Rider. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay.
So he gets the Icarid. I path right there if I'm Keith. You
Yeah.
have to. Here it
Draw
is a
step.
bridge.
Yeah, he's gonna eat the. He's gonna sack the
I guess you
Icarid.
can do it. You can do it at the end of the draw step, I guess.
Yeah, wait till he's all
But
done.
you definitely need to path this.
Let it happen. So Icarid. So he's doing the
But no,
combat.
no, no. He did say response.
He is responding.
Um,
He doesn't know about the path, so he's definitely gonna attack first before he tries therapy.
yeah. Keith is doing what I'm trying to say.
Well,
Response and upkeep.
draw step. It'd be draw step.
Yeah.
Let him go to his draw, so it's gonna be draw step. Dude did. Yeah. He wants to respond, so he's gonna do
Yeah, he's gonna do my line. Yeah, path
yeah.
him and
Path it and turns off anything he could do.
any bridge activations this turn. No bridges, so he gets a token. He gets 3 damage in, and then he gets a time walk.
So what's interesting is Keith is playing paths and not plows. It's really not mattered. Like giving his opponent land has really yet to matter. And against some of the decks, like against shops and against dredge, it's a free. It's totally
Well,
free.
he doesn't. He has no mana denial in his deck,
Yeah.
whereas he has lots of aggro. So it actually makes little sense for him to be playing swords.
Yeah, no, I definitely like it. Oh, he just drew a time walk. Another land to go with this time walk. Oh no, he isn't drawn
Yeah.
yet.
No, he's not drawing.
Oh
yet.
no, he isn't drawn yet. No, there's a land.
Five
Damn,
lands.
I jinxed him.
His deck plays what, like 14, or he doesn't play that many.
Yeah.
It plays
I mean,
less than the normal.
He gets another draw step.
That is, yeah, but really needed to get tokens down this turn.
Yeah, so he's gonna
They
time
won't be able
walk
to
and
attack next turn. He needs Sullivan to whiff again. No.
yeah. He's got Stinkweed Imp. He has Stinkweed Imp and Thug in hand, so he's
Yeah, but he could whiff on getting, because he has one Narcomoeba in his hand.
right.
He has no Icarids in his graveyard, so he's not going to get any Icarids. He has no lands at this point, so he needs to whiff. He needs him to whiff on. Sullivan plays Dakmor Salvage, right? Yeah, I think he plays 2.
Plays Dark
Yeah, so
Salvage.
he needs them to whiff on Dakmor Salvage, and he needs them to whiff on Narcomoeba. Those are the 2 cards that Keith cares about.
Definitely. So I don't know what the 2 cards are. Well, I guess we'll see in a bit. So what's he looking for here? Like, he's got to be prepared for the
bolt. I don't know.
bolt his own guy. He could bolt his own guy and kill 2 bridges.
Yeah, he can bolt his own guy and kill. It gushes, draw spells.
Gush isn't bad.
Yeah, he just needs to get more creatures and
Yeah.
more cards, and
So
his deck has to start doing its thing.
Yeah, 2 therapies is pretty rough. Because it just can make so many zombies for him. But he's got to kill one of his elementals. Actually,
Yeah, if he gets a bolt, I mean that's
yeah.
probably one of the best cards he can draw, because you can also just throw it at his face if he doesn't get a creature. So if he just gets an Icarid, removing the bridges is huge. If he doesn't, if he gets a Narcomoeba, I guess he still remove the bridges, but
Yeah, he really needs to kill those bridges. And he needs to... Oh, he just let him go. So upkeep, he's gonna Bazaar.
I would have gushed on his turn, because there's a chance he could draw like a preordain or something. Want to keep preordaining.
Yeah. So you're right. Stinkweed Imp does whiff. And then
He didn't play his land either, did he? Did he not play a land?
No, he played the island, and then he tapped the island to preordain. Because he took the Time Walk turn.
Oh, okay. That was on the time walk turn.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a draw step dredge.
There's an Narcomoeba.
There's a Narcomoeba. And there's a
There's
third
another
bridge. So
Yeah,
with
he's
Narcomoeba on the stack, I feel like he should...
He has to
Gush.
gush into a lightning bolt.
I want to
now.
gush. I want to float red and gush. Because you really need a
Yeah.
lightning bolt. You can eat 3 bridges. That's huge. Yeah, so he's giving him priority during the draw step.
Yeah. It's 4 bridges.
At all of them?
He can wait for the trigger.
Oh yeah,
Keith's gonna wait for the trigger.
just closing this. Showing everyone in the graveyard.
If you erase all those bridges, I mean, this is a game. If he hits a bolt on this, this is, I don't know. No, he doesn't try it. That's
Right.
game
He,
over.
he is gushing. He's gushing. So it's with bridges on the stack, right? They have to happen.
Oh, yeah,
Draws a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
land. Oh no, he's adding mana. Puts 2 lands in his hand. Lightning bolt.
Draw.
Come on, draw. We want to see the cards.
Are these relevant? Does he have lightning bolt in his deck? Am I just
um,
imagining things?
I, I mean, those colors should have lightning bolt, right?
He doesn't have lightning
It
bolt.
doesn't have lightning bolt,
Because he has path.
so he's dead. He's dead to 4 bridges. He's gonna fluster storm the Cabal therapy, but okay, I'll do it again. Oh man,
Okay, yeah, that's definitely over then.
no land though, no salvage.
Yeah, no way of shutting off bridge, no way of shutting off bazaar. You're probably not gonna win game one.
Yeah. Pretty much. Okay, so Storm. So he just has a Gataxian probe. I don't know. This seems like a pretty easy win from here. Really, not much he can do. Like all of his zombies trump all of his elementals.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, this is not really a game.
I might just scoop
I
at
don't
this
really know
point.
what Keith is waiting for.
Yeah, I would just. I think I would just scoop. Like it doesn't even.
He knows his deck already.
Yeah.
He knows the whole deck list, so it's not like he's waiting to get more information. Um, he has no way out of this.
Probe.
He doesn't play like a main deck Wrath. No, no, he doesn't play anything like that.
No.
And 4/2/2s
There's no way. Like
is pretty much just back ranking alone. Then he has all that stuff coming.
goes in the hands. Yep. I mean, he well he can still attack because he doesn't want to block with his zombies because he'll lose all his bridges.
Why is he
Oh, he
showing
just
it?
missed it.
Oh, the
Oh,
probe.
probe, yeah.
Um,
I
I don't know how you're not gonna. Yeah,
don't know. This seems very rough. He kind of had a.
Keith is like hoping that he misplays and like mills himself too much, and he can mystical into an ancestral.
That's quite a line. That's quite a
Yeah.
line.
I'm just giving the only way that the only reason why he's not scooping right now. That's the only line.
And someone chat.
Mystical to ancestral is immune to Cabal therapy.
He needs glimpse of the unthinkable
Or
here.
he would Sullivan to over dredge like crazy.
He just
So that
showed.
even be an option.
He just showed a Dragon Lord.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
gonna-
I mean, he's gonna kill him.
Yeah, he's dead this turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to give some sort of justification for why Keith is not scooped yet.
Oh, he seems like one of those kill me people. Like it
Yeah,
could
yeah.
screw up.
I don't know what school of magic he comes from. Yeah, he might be like the no scoop school of magic. Yeah.
I think I'm in the scoop at the drop of a hat school. I don't want to just sit there losing for 10 minutes. It just is like, this is really fun. I guess I'll hit.
I'm gonna scoop if the kill is deterministic.
And people are saying that we were in the wrong elemental tokens we're using. These are the M14 tokens. These are the correct ones that Young Pyromancer makes. I like the therapy you.
It's not the ones that they enjoy looking at, I guess.
I mean, I appreciate the onslaught zombies.
Sullivan did Sullivan? Oh, it's because I'm in my own cockatrice this time. All right.
Oh, okay.
On the stream, it has different. In
Is
my
that
cockatrice, he
Which
did not have the. I didn't change the art. Sullivan has the art changed to these special zombies.
you don't see the onslaught ones?
No, I see the hideous. I don't even know what set this is. Like, it's not a real set. It's one of like
The fake sets.
the fake sets.
Yeah, I have all the art fixed on mine, so everything looks better. It's like beta power and beta dual lands and basic. So
Yeah, I have the ugly art and everything. It's all the newest art. Because I didn't download anything special from just the standard.
no fancy, only standard.
I don't want it to be like that. I
It does
just
get
haven't
the
gone. I just haven't gone through the effort to find the better art. Like, I have these hideous mana confluences, the expedition ones, bazaars with like the new frame on it.
The
It's
tap,
just
draw two, discard three. I love the text on Bazaar of Baghdad. Like here's what they typed up, and it's like this is how this works: tap to take, not draw. Take, but Ancestor Recall says draw, but this one says
like
take. Take two
it doesn't even
cards from your library.
well because draw might have not been like a big thing back then. I don't know.
I mean, Ancestral Recall says draw three cards.
Well, now,
No,
oh yeah,
Ancestral
yeah,
was
you're right,
alpha,
you're
and
right.
this is the
Yeah,
first expansion, so
you're
I
right.
don't
It doesn't
even.
make any sense. There was no consistency in how the cards were written, and
Oh
it's
man,
pretty common.
I love
Like,
old wordings. It's so much fun.
yeah, completely inconsistent.
Imagine a planeswalker with old wording.
Oh, like, you couldn't even write it on there. That'd be impossible.
comes into play. I've seen
I,
mock-ups.
I love when they put the rules on like how a ruling would go on the card itself. Those are my favorite. Like there was clearly no oracle at that point. They had
I
or any rule book at all. They had to write it directly on the card.
yeah,
Oh yeah, and Bazaar has to specifically tell you that you can't cast cards in between
right.
drawing and discarding. Like that's a ruling.
Well, this you
That's what
can't
I mean.
cast cards in between, but technically you kind of can when you have a madness card. You can cast
No,
a
that's
card
casting.
that you're
That's casting
discarding.
after it goes on the. It goes on the. It's after the Bazaar resolves. They're going on the stack as the Bazaar resolves or something.
I
How does Madness work?
I
Yeah,
think you
yeah. It's
resolve everything.
as the Bazaar is resolving. They're on. They're still on the stack. They're on the stack, kind of like floating there.
I like the old wording where discard is. If you have less than X cards, your whole hand is discarded.
Yeah, yeah. But the no spells may be cast between drawing and discarding. Like that's okay. Well, that's obvious. That's part of the rules.
I mean, I
You
guess
can't do
not. I
something.
guess
You
not
can't.
in 19.
You can't do something in between like an activate an ability. Maybe
I don't
it was
know.
like the first card where that was relevant or something. I don't
Keith
know.
has seen enough. Keith is like, oh no, he let him get the dread return off, but he didn't let him actually put the card into play, which is not very sporting. You have to let him put the card in play. You concede with the attack phase declared. That's how you properly do it. Let them have all
So
their cool stuff, and then they have their hands reached out to your cards.
the other thing with the card frames is I also play Proxy Vintage, so my bazaars are actually Innistrad Plains with bazaar written on them.
I mean, I got a bunch made in between Roxy Gate starting and ending. So when like I
I mean,
found
mine
out
are
I
definitely
couldn't play
proxies.
them.
These are definitely not fake. These are not trying to be passed as fakes.
I mean, this is the new art on the old frame. That's why I want it to
Okay.
be, that sort of thing. I think they're really nice. I like them. I know a couple of people that have gotten them from.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we got to check deck list, huh? All right, Sullivan. He's got Ingot Chewers. He's got Barbarian Rings. He's got Whismares.
Yeah.
He got Serenities. I think
Bringing
Whismare.
everything except Ingot Chewer is
Everything.
coming in. All
I
the 11 cards other than Ingot Chewer are coming in for Sullivan.
then
Um,
he's got Containment Priest and Rest in Peace.
yeah, so he's bringing 7, right? Yeah.
And I guess he can Supreme Verdict. He doesn't want Wear Tear. Doesn't want. I guess he wants Flusterstorm. I don't.
You can keep Flusterstorm to protect your
I guess he doesn't want Jace.
um yeah, I don't
Jace or
really know what
Dak.
Flusterstorm does actually.
Oh,
Because
he's
he's
got
using
Delver.
Serenity, it's Serenity, Barbarian Ring, and
Wismare.
Wisp. Yeah, Flusterstorm doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Neither does Misstep. Misstep stops the Camel therapy.
That's true.
but only half
It
of it.
doesn't stop the zombies. I
No.
mean, it usually stops the whole Cabal therapy because half the time they're cast out of the graveyard. But all
It's
right,
gonna be a Keith needs rest in peace though.
Ethan.
Containment freeze cannot beat Sullivan's deck. It's just not good enough.
He's just gonna get killed by zombies. Like it stops. Well, I guess it stops the chain. He has to cast something. With Containment Priest in play, he has to cast a monster, and then he can make all his zombies. But it
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah,
does work
yeah.
with Evoke too. You
But
can
he has
evoke a
Barbarian Ring too.
Whisper.
Yeah, it's a Barb Ring, um, uncounterable kill for Containment Priest, and he has the So
Ooh,
he's gonna keep the. I mean, he has to keep that.
that's
That's
a.
the containment priest. He kept the missteps in, which I don't really agree with. I don't really know what it does.
I mean, it stops cast Cabal therapy. Look at this sequence. He's gonna be able to go land Lotus, break Lotus for white, tap the C for red, go Pyromancer, Containment Priest, and then he can misstep his cast Cabal therapy and get a token.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
So he's got a really nice
yeah. You're
opener.
right. Yeah, he's gonna drop 5 power right away.
And
Yeah,
then
it's actually
Sullivan's gonna know his game plan is like, all right, I'm gonna steal with.
Sol. Well, Sulfin might not combo therapy. Sulfin might just go with a Bazaar.
It's true as well.
Um, See, the problem with the Cabal therapy is you have to cast it off of Undiscovered
Oh
Paradise, and it
shoot,
doesn't really build your mana base.
got to go to the game. Sorry about that. Yeah. So he does. He's got double bridge in his hands.
Yeah, I mean, I lead with yeah. I mean that's the biggest. It's if that wasn't Paradise, I could see the line of playing therapy,
Mm-hmm.
but because
Right.
it's Paradise, it's just not. Okay, no, definitely, because
Yeah.
now you're just trying to build your graveyard.
Yeah.
So you want to pitch everything except for Bridge, basically,
Yep.
and obviously the pit and then Paradise.
And
So he has 4 cards he doesn't want to pitch. So he's gonna throw the Narcomoeba and the therapy away.
yeah, I kind of. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was thinking like I kind of like playing the underground. I mean the volcanic island first because that allows me to draw resting like preordained for rest in peace, but it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah, you won't have the mana for it.
Yeah, just having the white up for it.
I mean, if you see a rest in peace here, you hide it from a therapy though too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Sullivan didn't really draw hate cards. He drew no hate cards. I actually knew he just top decked Barbarian Ring. That was his first. He had to keep a hand. Kept seven.
Sullivan's hand is really good though.
Yeah.
There's mana. There's two lands that produce mana. There's a Bazaar. And it's a 7 and a therapy. I mean that's one of the best hands you can expect a dredge player to have game 2 and 3.
Yeah. Dude, preordain into another preordain, making another token.
And Keith is making a really fast clock here. So it might not even matter that Sullivan might not even have time to remove this priest and get anything out.
Yeah. The Black Lotus powered start is definitely excellent. Just what he needed.
So it's gonna take Sullivan won't be able to kill that priest until turn 3 on his during his main phase.
Right.
Um,
He chose another misstep. Oh, there's Dredger. So bridge. He wants a dread return in there.
okay,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
no,
he's
he
gonna
wants
have
to save.
yeah, he's gonna have lots of stuff. Um, Shows a card.
Just draws a card, doesn't dredge. Interesting. Now he wants the
No,
therapy.
you don't need to dredge there. Um, no, you don't cast the therapy. You need the red mana. You're just trying to play Barbarian Ring. So you can barb ring. You can barb ring with the like dredge with the Narcomoeba's triggers on the stack, and Bloodghast triggers on the stack. Next turn.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Where's Gush? You want to just cast Gush? I think you just want to attack. Coming in for 6. Attacking with everybody, so 6.
Yeah. This doesn't
tokens.
take
So
lots of damage.
yeah. So do you main phase Gush? I mean, it gives you a better chance to draw Rest in Peace, which is definitely the game.
Yeah, you gush right now. There's no real reason to pass. With mana up, you have missteps, so your mana doesn't really do anything. Sullivan doesn't play any counter
Oh,
magic.
there's
That's
Rest in
game. Okay.
Peace. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there's rest
game.
in peace.
I think he concedes to that because the clock is just too fast. And
No,
then,
yeah, that's game over.
yeah,
Keith forgot to make a token, I think, but
yeah, it's fine. Well, actually, Sullivan does not concede ever, so yeah,
oh yeah, he's
rest,
from they're both from the no concede school of Magic, so
never give
they're
up,
both
never
just gonna sit
surrender.
here and stare at each other while they have completely unwinnable situations.
Would you call that the Galaxy Quest School of Magic? Never give up, never
I
surrender.
don't know what it is. I don't know what Galaxy Quest is, honestly.
Oh, really? It's like an older movie. It was making fun of Star Trek type
Okay.
films. You need to see it. It's pretty great.
Okay.
That's like one of the
Space
quotes.
Spaceballs was great.
Baseballs is great, but that's the Star Trek, the Star
Okay,
Wars
yeah.
parody.
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Star Trek parody.
Yeah. And he just
Uh,
finds Wismare, and then he has a different path.
doesn't matter. His graveyard's exiled. He can't get rid of the containment. He'll need at least 2 Bizarre activations to get rid of the Containment Priest. He has a
Right.
graveyard right now, which he should not have.
Oh, there's Serenity.
It's irrelevant.
Serenity deals a Rest in Peace.
So he has to play it off the Barbering, otherwise he's not going to have enough mana next turn. We'll go to 9.
So take damage, and then there's
He's going to
Serenity.
eat 6. He goes to 3. His next turn, he gets 2. He won't get to activate that. Oh, he could draw a Dredger off the Bazaar, and then mill the Dredger with his draw step, and then he can Barbering the Containment Priest, and then he needs to hit enough Narcomoebas to block the incoming attack. It's a lot of wait, no, because he never gets the Narcomoebas. He never gets a chance to put creatures in.
He doesn't get any Narcomoebas.
He can get Bloodghast back.
Yes.
Yeah, he can get Bloodghast back.
Did
And he has a Therapy and a Bridge in hand.
Did he not play a land after he gushed? I don't think he did. He was just too excited to draw Rest in Peace.
Yeah, he did not play land.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but
He also didn't get a token.
no, he missed.
He
He
should
was
have,
he was super
he-
excited to draw that Rest in Peace. I think,
and he did not play a land or get an elemental token.
or get an elemental token.
Well, we'll see if it costs him the game, but
If it costs him, I make a situation where it costs him
I
the
just
game.
threw it up. So he Serenities.
Alright, so Serenity,
He needs to get a Bloodghast on the so Serenity pops
right?
on the Dredge on the Bazaar activation. He needs to draw a Dredger. The
Okay,
Dredger needs to find a Bloodghast, and then no, yeah, I guess no, it doesn't work.
yeah,
The Containment Priest is going to exile his bridges when it dies.
yeah.
Okay.
Put a land back into play.
Can't get a block.
He just noticed what we just noticed, like, oh, how come I can't play this this priest? Yeah. So he's gonna draw. He drew the Dredger. It's a discarded Dredger.
Yeah, so he's going to get to kill the Containment Priest, but it doesn't matter because Keith has 4 power on the board.
He doesn't only has 3 cards in his graveyard. He need Threshold for Barbarian Ring.
Yeah, well, he dredges this back.
Oh yeah, he just dredges
Gets
on
Threshold.
that. Oh yeah, you got me there.
Yeah. He gets Threshold. Yeah, he kills the Containment Priest, but it's too late.
Sure does. He kills
He's-
the hell out of that Containment Priest.
He's 1 turn too late.
Hold on, he kills his Containment Priest. Yeah, so he kept his bridges in his hand. He couldn't discard his bridges because they would then all eat.
because it exiles the Containment. Yeah. This is why Containment Priest being a creature is a good thing. When you kill it, it removes your bridges.
Okay, so game number 3 of match 5. We're almost done, everybody. No worries. People are talking about how Sullivan Brophy actually has conceded. I don't believe it. He fought that to the last turn.
No, that was waiting to the last possible second to concede. Does not count.
I would have still barbarian ringed the priest just to show that.
Just so
No,
I
he
can
should have barbarian ringed the face because he's killed.
just to get
He's
some
killed two.
damage.
He's won 2 games by that so far. Barbarian ringing the face.
Yeah. All right. So Sullivan's is the powder. That's not even the thinker, and that's a
Oh,
really good hand for
that's an
Sullivan.
awesome
I
hand.
think.
So he
He just
has.
needs to hit a rainbow land off that at some point, and he can answer everything. Um,
Oof.
Keith has
That's a garbage hand. I mean, he
that's a
could pray for preordained to find a white.
that's really bad, but then you're still leaning on containment priest. You don't have no clock unless it's a unless it's a no. You
Volcanic,
don't
yeah.
even have it. Had to be a red white land.
Plateau. He needs to play plateau.
He doesn't.
Fetch land for plateau. You got
He
me.
does not play plateau. um, he needs plateau, which is not in his deck.
Alright. He left the card on top. Oh. I think they're waiting for us.
Maybe it's a white force then. Sorry, forgot Scry.
Oh, wait, he doesn't.
He's just so happy he has a bizarre. He's throwing it in play.
Yeah, so he didn't let Keith. That's okay. Bazaar's in play. He was super happy to get the Bazaar. That's a nice powder.
Leyland of the Bazaar. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so he scries and finds Tundra. Yeah, I guess he got kind of lucky to get that.
I mean, he lost a Bloodghast and an Archimage, which isn't great, but I mean, it's not.
He drew another Narcomoeba, which is kind of unlucky
because
too.
the cards that he wants right now are Rainbow Lands, and none of them were in the powder.
End of turn, Bazaar activation. Dunk dunk. You get what he needs. Yep, there 2 Rainbow Lands.
There you go.
So he's looking at Containment Priest mana though. I mean, he's got to go for it.
I
Right?
probably keep an Archimage there.
Because you want to cast it.
Yeah, but I guess because he doesn't want his bridge exiled. Yeah, I guess it's fine.
I understand not discarding bridge, but I don't know. I guess he wants all those lands.
He's gonna try dredge, and then this is gonna go poorly.
Narcomoeba trigger on the stack.
He's gonna lose an Archimage trigger.
So he's down to 1 Narcomoeba. Oh, he's got to do all of his stuff first. Yeah, does all his stuff.
He's got to finish. Yeah, he's gonna resolve his whole.
Archimede's a weird card. You have
to read the whole Bazaar. You can't do anything in between drawing and discarding, including both players.
Yes, you've got me there. I didn't read Baghdad. Push out the. He's got discard first, and then the Narcomoeba's trigger because it's so weird. No, he didn't miss an Narcomoeba trigger. He's doing this very slowly. Narc trigger, question mark. I am Containment Priest. Alright, so he's got 1 Narcomoeba left.
I just wonder if there's a situation where you want to exile your Narcomoebas instead of leaving them in the graveyard. I don't think it exists, but
I don't
it's
know.
an option.
Alright, so he can Barbarian Ring next turn.
Oh, he pitched the Mana Confluence instead of the Paradise? Oh, I don't like that.
He wants Paradise because it helps with his Blood Gas.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind picking up the land because he needs 2 mana at all times. Just like the old extended Dredge deck, you just need 2 mana and you're good.
Yeah. But his Barbarian Ring dies.
Yeah.
He's going to leave him with 1 mana.
He just didn't want to lose it. He doesn't want to lose a bridge. I mean, I guess the Narcomoeba he should have discarded. I don't know. I think he wants to cast a Narcomoeba. Actually, is that his 4th? Hold on.
This is this is 4th Narcomoeba.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're all gone. Yeah.
All right, so he's all out of Narcomoeba.
So he's completely reliant on Bloodghast and Icarid.
Hence why he wanted to keep the Undiscovered.
Yeah. I mean, he still has plenty of bodies. It's not really standard dredge lists don't really have any issues.
Yeah.
So I mean, like in my deck list, I cut a ton of this stuff. So mine gets a little bit later.
Oh, there you go. He's got a Mana Confluence right off the top.
Yeah,
all right, so he's showing him the ring.
Nobody will cast his.
Oh, okay.
it's not gonna be able to two turns away. It's actually far away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. So he played a land. He did the blood gas trick where land falls on the stack. He
Yeah.
then pops it, and then
Hmm.
it's like this guy's played this deck a couple times.
I know. Yeah, it's like he has an absurd number of top eights with this.
Two last year.
It's like
Two
he's
in
been to
major
world.
events.
It's like he's been to worlds and the NYSE.
I like the way he plays it, where he puts his deck right in front of him, and everything is just like I hate when people do dredge and there's just smeared out everywhere. You don't even know the order. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. Yeah, that's how you should do it. Oh,
Yeah,
you mean in person?
yeah, in person.
Yeah.
Like people that dredge and it's just like a
Yeah, I
random
flip that deck
smattering
over
of
in front of you.
cards.
Yeah, and try to lay it out so you can read it. I
Yeah.
lay it out kind of like, I mean, it's not sorted like cockatrice will, but I lay it out kind of like that on top of each other so you can read all the names.
Yeah, so we're getting this gets misstepped, right? Oh, that's a lot of zombies.
There's not really a reason to not misstep it. So,
I know,
yeah.
but I'm just lamenting the fact that zombie horde is coming.
He's gonna mystical time walk.
Mystical, the hope he misses. Does he know about the? He doesn't know about the mystical.
He can't get graveyard hate. He doesn't even know about the mystical. I don't know why he's mysticaling right now, but
I mean, is he trying to gamble and see if he misses? He's not going to need mental misstep. The
no.
mystical puts it on top. So what is he mysticaling for? Such to recall, right?
Yeah, I guess.
He's really got
I mean,
nothing
he
else.
just showed it. Yeah, I guess he's just trying to hit a hate card off that.
That's all he's got, right?
I don't even know if that does anything anymore.
Lets it resolve, and he didn't name Force of Will. If he names, imagine if he name Young Pyromancer. I'd have to say is maybe getting some information from other people if he manages to do that.
Yeah, he can't cast with Young Pyromancers.
No, he still can't.
So Sullivan's not going to name Young Pyromancer.
He's tanking a bit on this. Maybe he doesn't think he has Force. Well, like the mystical in response throws him off. I think that's why he did that. Just like I was like, why would I name mystical tutor?
Yeah.
Maybe
So yeah, he's not going to name Pyromancer because he can't cast Pyromancer.
yeah, no, he names Force.
He's not going to name a. He probably isn't going to name a graveyard hate card.
No.
Because he didn't play one last turn.
So is this a flashback? Yeah, this is a flashback therapy. So he's gonna maybe go for another flashback therapy, but
yeah, there's going to be a second therapy. So
that just gets misstepped.
That just gets misstepped. So he's not even going to play the second therapy. There's not a point.
That's right.
He's going to dread return a gigantic grave troll. He could do that, or he could leave the zombies out.
I say.
So there's just two options.
Well, let's see here. Top decked. If he ancestrals into it, rest in peace is kind of the game here because he has nothing. He doesn't really have much left. You know.
The problem is he just saw two young pyromancers. So usually you would get the grave troll here, but the young pyromancers can block it all day. So,
yeah, it's a lot of chump blocking and path to exile too.
But zombies can also just get blocked.
Yeah,
so
zombies can get jumped.
I'd probably get the grave troll.
That's a.
He knows Keith is getting an ancestral.
I mean, has he played a land yet? I don't think he's played a land yet.
Keith's gonna be tapped out next turn too.
If he draws hate, like the dream draw is the rest of it.
If he doesn't draw hate, the game is over. If he ancestrals into a hate piece, he's gonna be tapped out, and you'll have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, unless I miscounted, 13, 13 grave troll.
Yeah, he's going for the troll, but it's kind of just, he can just get path out of the game. I guess he has to draw really well off the ancestral, so he's
It doesn't. Yeah, I mean, he needs to hit. So he needs. Yes, you are giving him the option of drawing if he ancestrals into land. I think it needs to be a white source. Yeah.
Yeah, he played Paradise. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about Keith. Keith needs to ancestral into a white source, a sword or path, and a hate piece.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not those three cards, this game is over.
All right, so he's gonna draw Ancestral Recall. How lucky! All right, let's see what these cards are.
I mean, it could be a time walk. I guess there's not.
And draw Time Walk to stall a little bit more.
There's some cards that stall, but no, that's not going to do it. He gets a Containment Priest. Now there's a 13/13 Grave Troll out.
No, it doesn't count itself. It's when it comes into play.
So he's going to eat 13, and then he's going to start
jumping.
Shaking. Start jumping, yeah.
I mean, I think he's going to want to play it.
Containment Priest isn't going to be that great. Huh.
Stops Bloodghast.
We can Wismare next turn. Just hit nothing. And he gets 3 more zombies.
He's going to Priest. Turns out, oh yeah, Undiscover's first, and then Icarid triggers, and he's going to Priest them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he lets it resolve, yeah. Yeah. So.
He can draw. He'll probably draw off the Bazaar. No, I don't do that. But I mean, I guess maybe.
Well, a big thing.
Just try to get him to walk into it, maybe.
Maybe.
One of Keith's best lines might actually be just walk here, but.
I mean, chump. Try to draw red. He can chump and then play Delver
I guess
and then chump.
He doesn't know Sullivan's hand, so that's the difference.
That's true, but like now Bloodghast have haste. That's a big thing. You know, and he plays a land, and the next turn he can play another land and can play a Barbarian Ring and ring the Priest and get his Bloodghast back. That's kind of big.
Yeah, he doesn't have an answer yet. But there are 3 Barbarian Rings left in his deck.
Actually, all of them.
His 15-card deck has 3 Barbarian Rings in it.
Wow.
And he gets 3 zombies right now. Yeah, there's no way Keith wins this.
Yeah, even with his hate in play.
It's Containment Priest. I think like I was saying, not exiling the graveyard is.
Yeah, if you don't eat the graveyard, so no reason.
Too many good interactions.
Oh yeah, because it's non-token. Yeah, so he's gonna evoke Wismare for no reason, just to get zombie tokens.
Yeah. Well, it's not no reason, but
white mana with no target. He's going to evoke Wismare with no target. So it's 1 white, put 3 2/2 zombie tokens into play. Yeah. I mean, I'd play that card.
That's a pretty good card. I think there'll be a 4 of him. A lot of vintage decks. This is a really easy win.
What happened? He had 3 of those.
Turn one Lotus into 3 of them, and then just.
Then your opponent engineered explosives and makes you just cry.
18 power on turn 1
though. All right, so now he's got. Okay, so hear me out. Pyromancer. Play Delver. Mental Misstep. Mental Misstep. Hold on. Mental Misstep. Your own Delver, and then Mental Misstep. The Mental Misstep, and you get.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you get two tokens.
You
get a bunch of chump blockers.
Get a bunch of chump blockers.
He's gonna hardcast his Bloodghast and then sack it with Therapy. So he's gonna get 3 more zombies.
He's gonna do the play. He's not gonna do it.
So Sullivan's gonna have 3 more zombies next turn.
The Bloodghast.
Cast the Bloodghast and sack it with Therapy.
Why would you cast the Bloodghast? Why'd you sack the Bloodghast? It has haste.
It's a 2/1. You get 3, or you
get. It's got haste.
You get 3. I sacked the Bloodghast. Pitch the Bazaar.
I know. I sacked the Bloodghast too, but it's got haste. How can you sack a haste creature? Oh my god.
Yeah, this is Priest not being a good card.
Yeah, this is Priest. It maybe should have been 4 Rest in Peace and 3
Containment.
Right. Attack!
All right.
It's got. You can see.
He's
Oh man. Well,